My name is Lisa Kirk. I am a Director and Financial Advisor here at Fuse Wealth. We are a financial planning and accounting business, and we're really focused on helping out, aligning our clients' finances with what they want out of life. So helping them make confident, smart and considered decisions with their money. Before we started with Slipstream, I came into the role and took over from my predecessor who didn't run things how I wanted them to run, and I had a vision of what the business could be, but it was a lot of work to get there. We had a really big team, too big for the size of the business. They were still overwhelmed with the amount of work. The processes weren't clear, like every individual in the business had their own way of doing things without a Fuse Wealth way of doing things. And yeah, it was just not a very nice environment to work in all around. The team and myself were feeling overwhelmed. We didn't have the right people on the bus. No one had clear direction on what they were doing. And we just had so much to do that we didn't know where to start, which is why we engaged Slipstream in the first place. The hesitations that we had before commencing our Slipstream journey was primarily around the cost and whether we're in a position to make the most of the investment that we were making. At the time, the business wasn't turning a profit, but we made the realisation that we did need to invest the time and money if we were going to turn that story around quickly. The 2-day breakaway that you always start your journey with was really valuable and really good timing for our business. Being able to sit down and share your vision for the business, so your values, your beliefs and the direction and what you want to hold true on the journey is really important, and it does make a lot of the decisions that follow that breakaway really easy. So you kind of know what your true north is from that session, and the rest of the Slipstream journey just falls into that to what you're ultimately after. So the biggest financial result that we've seen is we did have an uplift in profit of 50% from the 23 financial year to the 24 financial year, which was amazing. We've also had turned around our EBIT, I think, from when we start from negative 12% to now consistently in the 30s, in low to mid 30s consistently, which is very pleasing. From reflecting on this, I think the biggest thing that I've achieved personally is a sense of achievement. So we've been on this journey and it was slow, but it did take probably 2 years before we turned around and said, we did that, and look at the business that we've built. We've built really good foundations for our business that's really going to take us into the next 10, 15 years, and being able to solidly grow on top of the foundations that we've built over that time. And so I'm excited and really looking forward to the future. In terms of key transformations, there's not much that hasn't changed in this business since we started. In terms of how we're working, we went from initially building and fixing things in the business to now refining them. We're going through the next phase of just, polishing off what we've already started and making them amazing. I know this might sound a bit dramatic, but if we hadn't engaged Slipstream, I'm not sure that we would be around today.